Right now, while you're listening to this, somewhere, a man is apologizing for simply expressing a feeling. Another man is canceling plans because he doesn't want conflict. Another is agreeing to something he dislikes just to keep the peace. And every one of them thinks he's being a good partner. But what they don't realize is this: they are failing a test they don't even know they're taking. This video isn't about blaming women or men. It's about relationship dynamics, psychology, and the deep instinctive patterns that shape attraction, respect, and partnership. If you want healthier relationships, stronger boundaries, and more confidence, you need to understand what you're about to hear. In many relationships, people subconsciously test each other, not maliciously, not intentionally, but because humans instinctively want to know, can this person handle the pressure of life? Can they stand firm? Do they have their own identity? These tests. Cancel your plans. Skip the gym. Do this even though you don't want to. Most people don't actually want the thing they're asking for. They want to know whether you can. Say no. Stand steady. Hold your own. Because strength inspires trust, and trust inspires attraction. A man who can't say no becomes predictable. A man who can't say no becomes invisible. A man who always says yes slowly loses his identity. You can love someone deeply and still say no. You can care for someone and still have boundaries. When you stand firm, the message you send is, I choose this relationship, but I also choose myself. That balance is magnetic. Many men think, if I'm easygoing, she'll be happy. If I avoid conflict, everything will be peaceful. If I give her everything, she'll appreciate me. But the opposite happens. Agreeable men become predictable, unchallenging, emotionally dull, and easy to take for granted. Attraction needs polarity. Partnership needs balance. Respect needs boundaries. Without them, desire slowly dies. You can explain a boundary perfectly, but if your voice shakes, your eyes drop, or your energy collapses, the boundary isn't real. People sense confidence instantly when you say, I need Thursday nights for myself. But you say it softly, nervously, like a question. The subconscious message is, please don't be upset. Please approve of me. And that destroys respect faster than anything else. Boundaries are not spoken. They are demonstrated. Boys are raised to be quiet, polite, conflict avoidant, and approval seeking. Schools reward compliance. Workplaces reward smoothness. Social rules punish assertiveness. Then men enter relationships completely disconnected from natural confidence, leadership, and direction. Not dominance, clarity. Not aggression, stability. Not control, self-control. This is what healthy masculine presence actually is. Everyone can feel authenticity. When you're pretending to be confident, your voice and body language expose you. When you're trying to be the perfect partner, your energy collapses. When you seek approval, you lose polarity. The tiny details reveal everything. Hesitating before disagreeing, laughing nervously to smooth tension, changing your opinion to avoid discomfort, apologizing for normal behavior. These are signs of a man disconnected from himself. The truth: people respect you more when you mean what you say and say what you mean. A boundary is not, "I wish you wouldn't do that. I feel uncomfortable. Please don't." A real boundary is, "I don't accept this. I won't stay in this conversation. Here's what I'm doing." Not controlling someone else, controlling your own responses. I once watched a couple in a restaurant. She insulted him over and over. He stayed silent until she crossed a line. He calmly stood up, placed money on the table, and left. No yelling, no drama, just a clear line. She followed him outside, apologizing. Not because he manipulated her, but because he showed self-respect. Self-respect is the foundation of attraction. Every no carries risk. You might upset someone. You might cause conflict. You might lose the relationship. But the willingness to take that risk is exactly what makes a person strong. People trust those who can stand alone. People respect those who can walk away. People admire those who choose integrity over approval. This is not about control. It's about emotional adulthood. Most men in struggling relationships have lost themselves, lost their hobbies, lost their friendships, lost their purpose, lost their confidence. When you rebuild your identity, your voice becomes steadier, your posture opens, your decisions get clearer, your presence strengthens, your boundaries stabilize. This shift changes everything, not because of what you say, but because of who you become. Healthy partners, men and women alike, want someone who can stand firm, someone who knows what they believe, someone who makes decisions, someone who doesn't fear tension, someone who respects themselves. That strength creates safety. That safety creates trust, and trust creates attraction. If you want people to respect you, if you want healthy relationships, if you want connection that lasts, build the ability to stay grounded when pressure rises. Remember, you are not meant to be perfect. You are meant to be present. You are not meant to seek approval. You are meant to stand firm. The goal is not to control anyone. The goal is to control yourself. When you do, everything in your relationships changes. Respect increases. Communication improves. Conflict becomes manageable. Love becomes stable. And you finally become the version of yourself worth trusting, worth choosing, worth respecting.